Welcome back to my more important analysis videos with me, Rich Paramarket Analyst at Handset Markets on Friday the 12th of May, looking at dollar yen. We're starting to see dollar yen sort of come back towards this uptrend again. I still think this uptrend is pretty strong, and I think that corrections are a chance to buy. However, obviously the near-term outlook is just sort of rolled over a touch. Nothing too significant, certainly not the RSI has just sort of come back below 70. Well, you could argue that that is an RSI sell signal, but I don't think that it is. I don't think you can sort of argue that this one's going to go sharply lower. I think it's just a bit of a consolidation really, and the consolidation obviously coming around, as I sort of talked about at length yesterday, the 23.6% fib level, 1427, consistently hitting and forming consolidation, and just coming off a touch back to this uptrend. But I think that corrections are a chance to buy. I think the outlook is pretty strong for a continued recovery. 1305 was this little breakout level here, and that becomes a basis of support. So you've got a little bit of a corrective slide near term. Arguably a top would complete underneath, this is the hourly chart, underneath 1360, which would sort of suggest 70 ticks or so of downside. So that would give you 1290. That would be back around that 1305. I mean, if you're sort of considering that this is going to be a bull market correction, then bull market corrections tend to undershoot their downside targets. So you'd say that 1305 is a pretty decent sort of area for that to correct into. And then for the bulls to find their feet again. You've got at the moment a bit of a near-term corrective slip on the hourly momentum indicators, but nothing too significant really. And I think that you're likely to see the next sort of buying coming between that, well, around that 1305 area, but probably between 1360. Now you've got the inflation data today for the States and also retail sales, so you could see a bit of volatility around that data, but I think that we're going to still see a little correction that gets bought into, because I think I think the yen is on a weakening trend, and I think dollar yen is going to be the way to play that. So with that in mind, I wish you good luck in your trading, and I'll speak to you later. Thank you.